resources will take our startup to the next level. The need for healthcare professionals has never been greater. The need for innovators to lead change in higher education has never been more critical, and the need for new academic programs in digital health is expanding exponentially. UMR's innovative campus was built to meet this moment.
I'm getting my foot in the door and seeing things that I probably wouldn't be seeing on any other campus.
A big part of my UMR experience is my research with Mayo Clinic. I just finished my physics class, and after this interview I'm going to walk there and start doing my experiments that I have been working on.
Shortage of healthcare workers is really prominent, and I've seen it in the workplace, I've seen it on the news, I've seen it everywhere.
Everyone here, even if you just share a class together, will build each other up. We're there for each other, and we understand that we're all in this together.
We've created a scalable education solution to address the rapidly evolving talent needs of the healthcare ecosystem. With partners and investment, the University of Minnesota's Health Science Campus in Rochester can be even bolder. Now is the time to scale. The journey continues, and together with your support, we can achieve more for Minnesota and the world.
The Rochester campus of the University, yes, I agreed. The Rochester campus of the University of Minnesota is ready to expand our programs and facilities as we move through the first bold enrollment target onto the bolder target of 1,500 students, and then onto our boldest target, 2,500. Our Campus and Climate Action Plan has been approved by the university's Board of Regents, and our enrollment growth for fall 2025 is exceeding expectations. We are the University of Minnesota's Health Sciences campus addressing dire workforce shortages. A recently completed independent economic impact study by Tripp Umbach determined UMR's annual economic impact is $89.9 million already and growing. As a startup, we live by three principles that, when taken together, further distinguish us. Students are at the center, research informs practice, and partners make it possible. The second principle, research informs practice, generates high levels of student success with active learning and industry-informed curriculum. That third principle, partners make it possible, is an imperative if together we are to optimize the collective opportunity this place of Rochester, Minnesota provides. Now, this is a very busy slide representing a very busy downtown. Partners have made it possible at UMR thus far, including development partners, Titan, Mortensen, and others. We currently lease 6 shared buildings across downtown Rochester. You can see those are in maroon, including the Student Life Center, a renovated hotel, University Square, shared with shoppers in the Galleria, 318 Commons, home to many, including our faculty and students, 1 and 2 Discovery Square, with cutting-edge life sciences companies right next to our classrooms, and residents at Discovery Square, housing upper-class students. The university also owns land near Soldiers Memorial Park, with some of those parcels purchased with City of Rochester support. And we're so grateful to our wonderful city and all of those who have supported the launch and startup period for UMR. You can see here that we have not built campus facilities separate from the community, but rather have designed a campus that is physically embedded within the community, ensuring students are in walkable proximity to opportunities to contribute as community-engaged learners, part-time workers, research interns, and more. My imagination has been invigorated recently by the idea of bio-inspired design. More than a replication of the form and function of a single organism, bio-inspired design can also help us think about structuring partnerships differently as we consider the natural ecosystem. Think about the interconnectedness and vast contributions of fungi, for example. If you haven't seen the documentary, you need to. In Rochester, we are collaborative, and yet there is so much more that we can do. Consider the interconnecting needs: housing, childcare, workforce, and the potential symbiotic solutions. We are working toward a robust talent pipeline, economic engines to complement our Mayo Clinic centerpiece, the well-being of people and planet, ideas, invention, moving from startup to testing to market, intergenerational interaction for health, and more. As we think about next stage expansion, I am asking, how might we dream, design, and flourish together? As one piece of the ecosystem, what does UMR need next as we move toward 1,500 students served? We need active learning classrooms that could be embedded in the research and clinical spaces throughout downtown, adjacent administrative offices and support spaces, consolidation and expansion of our labs with our learners in proximity to other labs, both corporate and startup, faculty-student interaction space with small offices around a central collaborative area, ensuring connections across disciplines and roles. We call this an academic house. A gymnasium for intramural recreation we could share with other downtowners. A gathering space branded for the UMR community. We are so distributed, and we need a heart to our campus. And finally, a space to share our cutting-edge, achievement gap-closing educational discoveries with other educators. All told, our current estimate is about 150,000 gross square feet. But wait, there's more. As we tour hundreds of families through downtown Rochester, they stand at my office window and look out at Peace Plaza and the plumber and the Gonda, and they are in awe, inspired by the context of care and innovation. Then they ask me about safety and life as a Rochester downtowner, and they ask, what will we do for fun? So may I say, we also welcome additional venues for affordable indoor fun for students. Such options will help us continue to expand our enrollment. And remember, every student recruited expands the needed talent pipeline. We are most definitely grateful for the events that happen in our Chateau Theater, the work of the Rochester Downtown Alliance, of READY, of every effort to expand the arts, of our parks expansion, and the DMC's many initiatives, including the wonderful Discovery Walk. After we hit the 1,500 mark, we'll need additional housing space, and for that, we're imagining an intergenerational facility with seniors, health sciences students, and childcare, and embedded community services for enhancing well-being and enhanced mental health. And in all of this expansion, climate action is crucial as the university aspires to carbon neutrality by 2050. In all future leases, we'll be keen to connect to planned thermal energy networks, and other university green lease guidelines will be available soon. As you would ask of any partner, you may surely ask, what is UMR ready to do in addition to providing a world-class education to our students? Well, we're ready to contribute to the common good by living our principles and values, to attract and develop human potential, to continue to expand our economic impact on the region, to design and launch industry-responsive academic pathways, to consider community needs in our design and programming, and overall, to bring youth, energy, capacity, and future workforce to downtown Rochester as a vibrant component of a flourishing ecosystem. The Rochester campus of the University of Minnesota is moving onward, keeping students at the center, ensuring that research informs practice to fuel student success, and working with partners for a flourishing economy and society. Thank you so much for your interest. And next, let's welcome Bridget Avakainen.